In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to type 1/2 in Excel. If you've ever tried to enter 1/2 into a spreadsheet, you may have noticed that Excel sometimes changes it into a date instead. For example, depending on your regional settings, it might automatically display something like 2 Jan rather than the fraction you actually wanted. This happens because Excel is designed to recognize common date patterns as you type. The good news is that there's a simple and reliable way to make sure 1/2 appears correctly. First, go ahead and open Microsoft Excel. You can use a new workbook or an existing spreadsheet, depending on where you want to enter the fraction. Once Excel is open, click on the cell where you want 1/2 to appear. If you need to enter the same kind of value in multiple places, you can also select several cells at once before applying the format. Now that your cell or cells are selected, the recommended method is to format them as fractions before typing anything. To do that, right-click on the selected cell and choose Format Cells. This opens the formatting window where you can control how Excel displays different types of values. Inside the Format Cells window, go to the Number tab and then look for the category list. From that list, choose Fraction. This tells Excel that the value you enter should be treated as a fraction instead of being interpreted as a date or some other format. After selecting Fraction, you'll see several fraction-style options. Choose a format such as up to 1 digit, which is a good fit for a simple value like suahas. Once you've selected the format you want, click OK to apply it. Now return to the cell and type 1/2, then press Enter. This time, Excel will display "Mark found correctly." That's the key difference. By formatting the cell first, you're guiding Excel to understand exactly what kind of value you're entering. As a helpful tip, this approach is especially useful if you work with measurements, recipes, construction data, or any spreadsheet where fractions are common. Setting the format in advance can save you from having to correct entries later. So, to recap in a natural workflow, open Excel, select the cell, right-click and choose Format Cells, go to Number and then Fraction. Pick a fraction style, click OK and then type 1/2. With that done, Excel will show the fraction properly instead of converting it into a date. And that's all it takes to type 1/2 in Excel correctly.